Hello everybody, this is Jeff from the Technology Learning Center, and today we're going to take a look at Flipster. Flipster is one of the many things the library offers to you at home through our online resources from our website. Flipster is an amazing collection of magazines. I believe there's 39. We're going to take a look at that right now and see what you can get from us. So we start by going to cmclibrary.org. We hope you have it saved as one of your favorites. Then from up here under Menu, you're going to click on Menu, then you're going to hover over Borrow, and come down here to e-magazines. Now this is going to bring you to our Flipster splash page. It highlights a couple of magazines here, but we're just going to click on the Flipster logo and take us right to Flipster. Now, when you come here, you need to sign in. So I'm going to sign in real quick, and then we'll get started. I used my Google account, but you can create a username and password. That username and password works for everything with EBSCO. EBSCO is a company that provides the library with most of our digital resources from our databases and stuff that we've looked at earlier. By the way, if you haven't seen our other videos, you can go to our YouTube channel. It's pretty easy. If you just go to the library's website right now, and on our front page, you're going to see this TLC YouTube. Click on this, and it's going to come to a whole collection of our videos, everything that we've created so far. So here's the information on Hoopla, the auto reference repair source database. That's one of the ones that's also accessible through EBSCO. You don't need to log in to access that database, but having that EBSCO login can help you save data or makes it easier to use some of those other resources as well. Okay, so we're going to come back here to Flipster. Now, I'm first going to come to, right here is all the latest issues, but I'm going to take a look at all magazines so you can get a quick look at everything the library has to offer, and it's a lot. So now there's 39 magazines that you can look at from home. From Women's Day, Vogue, Vanity Fair, Shape, Science News, the Oprah Magazine, Popular Science, Prevention, People, PC World, National Geographic, Men's Health, Rachel Ray, Parents, Harper's Bazaar, Good Housekeeping, The Family Handyman, Entertainment Weekly, Cosmopolitan, Condé Nast Traveler, Better Homes and Garden, Veg News, Essence, US Weekly, Food Network Magazine, Martha Stewart Living, OK, Star, Women's Health, Taste of Home, Wired, Birds and Blooms, Reader's Digest, Kiplinger's Personal Finance, Field and Stream, Glamour, Red Book, Coastal Living, and Cooking Light. That's the selection that you have. Now, this app works on your computer very easy. It also can be set up with an app. If you download the Flipster app onto your iPad, your iPhone, your Android device, you can also put Flipster there and access the library and download those magazines onto that device so that you can just flip through them and read them. They don't have expiration dates. They don't have things like that for Flipster. It's just that magazine accessible to you. So now while you're sitting in the doctor's office, you can still read a magazine since they've removed all the magazines with everything going on right now with the pandemic. All right, so let's take a look at Better Homes and Garden. When you click on a magazine, first thing you want to note is, do you see how it opened up a new tab up here? All of those different magazines are still accessible over here. So if I wanted to look at multiple magazines at the same time, why you would do that I'm not exactly sure, but you can. You can come in here and take a look at Popular Science, PC World, and open that up as a separate read. So PC World is now here. Better Homes and Garden is here. Now the first thing that's wonderful about this over anything that you do with an actual magazine is you don't have to worry about flipping to page 52 if you want to see Meet These Everyday Heroes. You can just click right here and it takes you to page 52. Now if I want to go back, I can come in here to Pages and I can jump back to the main cover. If I want to get to my new Thanksgiving favorites, I can click here and now I'm at a section on all of the new Thanksgiving favorites. Turning the page is easy. It's just these two arrows here on the right. So I can turn the page and jump to the next story, the next article, the next page. Or I can go to Pages and select a specific spot that I want to look at. I'm glad I already ate lunch. You can print out something like a specific page to look at later on. I don't recommend that you print all pages. That's printing an entire magazine. That's a lot of printing. It does print in full color unless you change that in your printing settings. You can also come through here and look at previous issues. So you'll see here with PC World, it has the same option to jump to all these articles. So should I buy a laptop? All of your articles are here. You can jump to pages the same way. You can zoom in and out. You will note that some magazines and some stuff, I think it's in Better Homes and Gardens. Let's see if I can find the page for you. In Better Homes and Gardens, there was one article that has a QR code on it. Now, if you're using your smartphone, that might be tricky to do. It's not impossible, but it might be tricky for you to do. Here it is. However, if you're looking at it on the computer, you can certainly open this up, zoom in a little bit, and scan this little QR code with your phone and take you to that website for even more information on that article. That's also one of the things that's great about digital magazines. In one of the digital magazines that I read in the past, it had a story about a person in the magazine who had recently had a new grandchild. And in his article, he talked about that new grandchild, but you could also click on a link that took you to a website with even more pictures of that person with their grandchildren. Something that you can't do in the physical magazine. That's basically it in a nutshell. Again, all of these magazines have previous issues. They're all accessible from here or from the app that you can download onto your, again, Android or your Apple device. And feel free to start reading some magazines at home. We miss you here at the library. Hopefully soon we'll have a spot set up for people to come in and read magazines here again. In the meantime, you can check out some of our magazines from us. You just have to ask, or you can come in and get them when we have open hours and take the magazines home to read. They are limited to the amount of time that you can have them. You can only have so many magazines out at a time, if I am correct. But they are still readable. You just have to come to the library and get them and take them home with you. As always, if you've got any other questions, feel free to send us an email, make a comment under this video, shoot us a call, however you want to contact us, and let us know what you'd like to know how to use, and we'll try to create some digital content based on what your interests are. We're going to be taking a look at some other cool stuff over the next month in November. We're going to try to see some things on how to use some of the Google environment tools like Google Docs and other tools on Google Drive. And we'll be looking at more library resources as well. We thank you and have a great day.